So here we are, we're actually going out again, another Friday night. Last week was quite a good week, even though on a Saturday I didn't see my usual crowd. We met up with about 30 new people, and I'm telling you, they did not like the gospel. But nonetheless, we shared, and in the end they said, you know what, you could be an RE teacher. But we're going out, we'll probably meet our usual crowd because it's Friday tonight. I'll let you know how we get on. So we've just been told that it's mischief night, and the kids warned me, don't park your vehicle there because there's going to be eggs and fireworks and all kinds of things. So we moved to a safe place and parked it there, and we met up with them. We brought brownies this week, better than donuts. A bit of hot chocolate went, and we're moving on because for some reason we ended up on a field covered in mud, and so it's kind of like winter. We do this in the winter, but I'll let you know how we get on if we go somewhere else. So yeah, we're out and about on the Saturday now. I'm using this light as a illumination because it's so pitch black. We're a little bit late because we was doing something else with a church earlier. So now we're out and about, and hopefully we'll meet up with someone who we know, or maybe someone new, and share the good news about Jesus. I'll let you know what happens later on. So, last night was mischief night, and the kids warned me of potential mischief that might be happening. So we're not anticipating any mischief tonight. But hopefully we'll meet up with some of the youngsters again to see where they're up to, and challenge them more about God. I did manage to speak to a local church minister and talk about the potential of opening up the church maybe in the future, they were saying, so we might be able to have some kind of base to, you know, meet up with these youngsters. I'll let you know how we get on with that. I'll let you know how we get on in this particular part. Okay, very quickly, what actually happened tonight? Well, we was out there as usual, met our usual group of people. It was good, but because of the mass numbers that we were seeing, we was also seeing a lot of people either walking their dogs or neighbours who just didn't seem happy to see that kind of quantity upon the streets. So we were concerned that, you know, the police may come and break all this up. So we was trying to encourage people to move on and meet in smaller numbers, that kind of thing, stay safe, that kind of way. And so we just moved on ourselves. And so where did we go? Well, we decided to check out some new parks. We checked out some parks that we hadn't been to before, and we was having a look at what that was like. And what we found is that one of the parks that we hadn't been for probably a year or so, there was about 2, maybe 4 people. Two of them were in the distance, so we just didn't talk to them. Briefly spoke to them, and then we moved on to another park. This is a park that I anticipated there being a lot of people there. Actually, there wasn't. There was one family there, and then we met up with I think 5 youngsters. And this was a good encounter. We managed to speak about God, or at least I did. I just kept rambling about God and the aspects of God and how God is love and how you could come to know God in a real way. And this was an awesome meet. They asked some genuine questions afterwards, and it's hard, really, you know, when you're just meeting people for the first time and you don't know if you're going to encounter them again. But if you just subscribed or whatever, don't forget you can ask any kind of question, post it on the end of a video, and I'll see if I can answer. And see if I can get some kind of answer out there, because it is important that you could come to know God in a real way. Why? Because when we eventually die, it's an aspect of, are we going to spend eternity with Him? Why would a father who's been rejected by his children, and they've never been there, never cared about Him, but on the last second turn up and say, I need you now? Why would a loving father in that way just say, okay? You see, a loving father can't force a relationship from his children. If his children want to leave and don't want to know anymore, then a loving father has got to let them go. Love is not coerced. It is something that we grow and we experience as we get to know someone. we place value and worth on that person. So they're valuable enough to us for us to spend time with them. And it's the same with God. Don't forget, He's not going to force you to spend eternity with Him. And He's not going to force you to come to know Him here and now. That's your choice. But thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, ring that bell, and then you're notified when I post another video. See you next week. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready, but it's dark.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a light to illuminate me in the pitch black. We're actually out and about on a Saturday, sharing the good news about Jesus and how He came to save us from our sins. So, if you're getting encountered by me tonight or whatever, you know, don't be scared. It's just me. This is rubbish what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm going to vote Turk City on this one, I bet.
Can I do that? So what's going on, guys? It's your boy Keith. I'm back on another video and gonna learn about God and tell you about Jesus Christ. Yeah.